The latest dark reimagining of Cinderella graced the stage. The heroine, Xiao Yu, had just returned home from dinner when a piercing scream echoed through the house. Curious, she stepped inside and looked carefully. To her shock, she discovered Nis and Ma Fu entangled in a compromising situation. The unexpected sight was confusing, even disturbing. In her daze, Xiao Yu accidentally collided with Ma Ping beside her. Startled, Nis panicked. Both she and Ma Fu realized they had been exposed. The next day, the mother learned of what had happened and, infuriated, took it out on Nis. As punishment, Nis was demoted to a servant. Ma Fu, who had broken house rules, was cast out. With no savings to sustain them, Nis was forced to take over Ma Fu's former duties. Their mother assigned her endless chores. Meanwhile, Xiao Yu was undergoing a remarkable transformation. Her beauty intensified day by day. Her facial features had changed significantly. The contour of her face now flawless, her nose curved delicately, as if sculpted by fairies. One afternoon, as she watched Nis laboring outside, Xiao Yu resolved to undergo her final surgery. Though lacking in technical sophistication, the procedure went ahead. Without proper anesthesia, the doctor injected a needle beneath her most sensitive facial tissue, directly through her eyelid along with artificial lashes. The searing pain was unbearable. Xiao Yu screamed in agony. Afterward, the pain in her eyes was so intense she couldn't sleep. To make matters worse, she felt something writhing in her stomach. Driven by hunger, she stumbled into the kitchen in the middle of the night. The noise drew Nis, who saw Xiao Yu's pitiful state and offered her some food. Though Xiao Yu had grown thinner, her hunger grew more insatiable by the day. Soon after, the dance instructor, learning about Nis's fall from grace, found herself overwhelmed. Unsure whom to choose, she observed quietly, until she noticed the ugly duckling had become a swan. Xiao Yu, now transformed, was naturally selected for the lead C position. On the surface, everything was aligning perfectly, but deep inside, something was unraveling. Her appetite grew monstrous. Her hair began to fall in clumps. The side effect of the worm egg implanted inside her was beginning to consume her from within. Despite it all, Xiao Yu pressed forward with rehearsals. Her mother, determined to elevate her daughter, hired the finest tailor and commissioned an extravagant gown. When the tailor noticed Xiao Yu's hair loss, he didn't flinch. Calmly, he retrieved a hidden wig crafted to perfection. Instantly, Xiao Yu's elegance soared. One night, Nis quietly uncovered her own hidden gown. She had never abandoned her dreams. She knew she was the most beautiful of them all. She couldn't resign herself to a life wasted in servitude. But fate intervened. Xiao Yu caught her in the act. A confrontation erupted, their argument waking the mother. But the mother assured Xiao Yu there was nothing to fear. Nis was now a gray girl, she said, with a torn dress and no claim to the spotlight. Heartbroken, Nis retreated to the mourning hall where her father's body rested. The scent of decay lulled her into a strange sleep. In her dreams, her late mother appeared. The mother, gentle and ghostly, told Nis that her dress had been repaired by the spirits. She had also prepared a beautiful pair of shoes, and on the night of the ball, a pumpkin would turn into a carriage to take Nis to the palace. But she must return before 10 p.m. or the magic will unravel. The evening of the ball arrived. Xiao Yu, radiant and regal, was the center of attention. Her beauty was undeniable. In the Golden Palace, nobles gathered in hopes of glimpsing the most enchanting girl in the land. Each trained girl was displayed, one after another, like items on auction, exposed under greedy stares. Then Xiao Yu began her performance, dancing to the rhythm her mother taught her. Her face now aligned with popular beauty standards, drawing every gaze in the room. This night was critical. The family's future hinged on her success. When the talent showcase began, Xiao Yu took the stage with a provocative, mesmerizing dance. The prince watched her, spellbound. It was clear she had captured his heart. After the performance, it was time for the prince to select a solo partner. All eyes turned to Xiao Yu. As he scanned the crowd, he stepped toward her, and just when she thought her dream was coming true,
a mysterious girl appeared by the fountain. She was radiant, almost ethereal. The prince didn't hesitate. He abandoned Zhao Yu and rushed toward the girl. The room erupted in disbelief. Crushed and humiliated, Zhao Yu fled to the restroom, where she vomited countless insect eggs. She was terrified. Through tears, she cried that she was dying. Her mother slapped her with a sword handle and barked, "Pull yourself together. Even if you lost the prince, there are still plenty of nobles here. Work hard enough and we can still be rich." Emboldened, Zhao Yu returned to the ballroom and danced feverishly with every man she could. She didn't care if they were old or young. As the song neared its end, she spotted the mysterious girl's face. It was Ness. The clock struck midnight. Ness vanished from the palace. Soon after, the prince declared whoever fit the glass slipper would become his bride. Back home, furious and frenzied, Zhao Yu stormed through the house wielding a kitchen knife, demanding Ness give her the other shoe. Their chase tore through the kitchen and living room, alarming their mother, who was busy fishing. Zhao Yu relayed everything to her, but the mother remained unfazed. She had found a wealthy suitor. They no longer needed a prince. Back in her room, Zhao Yu picked up the discarded shoe and tried it on, but her feet were too big. The painful truth set in. She had sacrificed everything and still lost. In desperation, she sliced a line across her foot, bit down on the knife, and amputated her toe. She nearly fainted from the agony. Ness, hearing the screams, rushed in. Moved by pity, she bandaged her sister's foot. Their mother entered, stunned, but greed quickly overtook concern. The mother offered painkillers, then revealed a horrifying plan. Since one foot didn't fit, they would sever both. Her dream had crossed into madness. Zhao Yu later dreamed that the prince returned. In her fantasy, she forced the shoes on, endured the agony, and married him. But she awoke to searing pain and the prince's voice outside. She tried to move, but her mutilated feet wouldn't allow it. Worse yet, the insect egg side effects had ravaged her body. Her face was twisted, her hair all but gone. And then she saw her, Nis, emerging to greet the prince. Zhao Yu's dream crumbled. To make matters worse, the prince believed he had married a cook's daughter. He had no idea he had been tricked. Zhao Yu, filled with regret, realized everything she fought for was a lie. Later, Nis found the antidote on the floor. Zhao Yu, without hesitation, swallowed it. Suddenly, a long, grotesque worm was expelled from her body, disgusting and horrifying. Nis seized a kitchen knife and hacked the creature in half. Determined to escape the nightmare that was their home, Nis packed her belongings. Their mother, now wealthy and drunk, didn't even look up. She had no further use for her daughters. In the end, Nis and Fao Yu left the house together. They crossed the border, hoping to find true freedom and love in another land. And that is how the story ends.